What's up, family? Peace, peace. Peace meaning positive energy always creates elevation, expansion, peace and love, peace, unity, and love. It equals prosperity. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the Think Better, Live Better cast, and I am I, and I am I. Thanks for joining in on this beautiful February the 2nd. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining today for this reading. Today's reading is from the language of letting go. Insert from February the 2nd, 2 days into the month of February. And it's entitled Trusting Our Higher Power. So yesterday was step 2, which we came to believe that a higher power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Today is we're trusting in our higher power, right? So it says, trusting in our higher power. The quote from step 3 of Al-Anon says, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood him. End quote. Okay, to start. So much talk about a higher power, God, as we understand God. So much joy as we come to understand him. Spirituality and spiritual growth are the foundations of change. Recovery from codependency is not a do-it-yourself task. Is God a relentless taskmaker? A hard-hearted, shamming wizard with tricks up the sleeve? Is God deaf, uncaring, haphazard, unforgiving? No. A loving God, a caring God, that is the God of our recovery. No more pain than is necessary for usefulness, healing, and cleansing. As much goodness and joy as our heart can hold, as soon as our heart is healed, open and ready to receive, God, approving, accepting, instantly forgiving. God has planned little gifts along the way to brighten our day, and sometimes big, delightful surprises, perfectly timed, perfect for us. A master artist, God will weave together all our joy, sadness, and experience to create a portrait of our life with depth, beauty, sensitivity, color, humor, and feeling. God, as we understand it, a loving God, the God of our recovery. In closing, today I will open myself to the care of a loving God. Then I will then let God show me love. Okay, if you can see, if you notice, I kind of had a little trouble reading through that because I do have a little trouble identifying God, right? Because it means Gad. It can mean so much stuff to so many different cultures and creations and people and clubs and tribes and families, right? And to me, the word God has no effect, right, on the sense of I don't pray to a God. I don't think God is a man. Or if God is a man, then that's what God is, the man, right? But God was a woman first, so if I'm going to give reverence to God, it's going to be God, the woman God, right? But if I'm going to give reverence to a God, it's going to be the God within me, right? And then also, if I'm going to share God with other people, if me and somebody else is talking about God, then we have to be talking about source energy, right? Which is a form of divine masculine and divine feminine, which is not a he or a she, but it's a he and a she. It's divine, it's masculine and feminine. It's not he and she, it's masculine and feminine. So therefore, I cannot, that's why I'm having trouble going through this, reading this when it says God so many times. And I just wanted to say myself, right? But it says, trusting our higher power. right? And made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of the God within as we understood it, right? So, so it just definitely says it's, and I'm gonna read through it kind of, but differently, right? So it says so much to talk about a higher power, God as we understand God, so much joy as we come to understand us. As we understand God within us, it's so much joy as we come to understand God within us. Spirituality and spiritual growth are foundations of change. Recovery from codependency is not a do it yourself task. Am I, as God, a relentless taskmaker? No. A hard hearted, shamming wizard with tricks up my sleeve? No. Am I deaf? No. Am I uncaring, haphazard, or forgiving? No. A loving God and caring God, I am. That is the God of recovery. No more pain than necessary for useful healing and cleansing, as much goodness and joy as our heart can hold, as soon as our heart is healed, open and ready to receive. God approving, accepting, instantly forgiving. I am God, I approve, I accept, and I instantly forgive. The God within me has planned little gifts along the way to brighten my day, and sometimes big delightful surprises perfectly timed for us. A master artist, God within will weave together all our joy, sadness, and experience to create a portrait of our life with deep beauty, sensitivity, color, humor, and feeling. God, as I understand it, am loving, the God of my recovery. So today I will open myself to the care of the loving God within me. Then I will let the loving God within me show me love. Yeah, that's hard. You see how I've read it twice. But yeah, I guess sometimes energetically I fight with those things. And I do have to remember that I am reading this for me, not for you. You're listening, but I read this for me, so my interpretation of God is source energy. And source energy is everything. And I am everything, and everything is me. So that means I am source energy. And I'm not the God that you would pray to. I'm the God that I pray to. I'm the God that I talk to, that I meditate with, that I commune with, that I love with, that I enjoy with, that my whole life is dependent on, right? So I was want to thank y'all for trusting your higher power. Thank you, love. Remember that one who finds peace within oneself and unites with others who are in peace and in love, prosperity is the order. Peace, unity, and love equals prosperity. Think better, live better. Thank you.